Bing.
Damn it. Why is your intro not work anymore? Anyway,
I'm hiding in smoky shadow.
we are live, and I apologize for the lack of intro. I'm not sure why it's not working, but we are live now.
Ah!
Hi.
Welcome to Through the Darkness Out of the Abyss episode 5. We had some that is Skype. We had some technical issues. One of our players lost his character altogether. That's why there's an alligator on the screen. Eric won't be joining us right away because internet.
That'll happen.
Jeff, no. Jeff, no. But here we are.
Biddle diddle poop.
We're not in Sloop-la-Doop.
Deep.
Why are you rolling initiative?
I am taking the
I-
bling out of Blinged Stone as we speak.
I stepped
You've
in some
never been
biddle diddle
there.
poop.
Alright, so let's introduce our characters.
Meow.
Wow.
I am Jeff, and I am playing Volcanic Smoke over Mirror Lake, who is a super serious Tabaxi monk, and is the better of all Tabaxi monks in the entire world, especially in this party.
Wow.
I'm the actual best monk in the party. Ember burning in the summit. Short for. Or wait, no.
Short for?
Actually, Emmett is my nickname. Played by Koa.
Hi everybody, my name's Stephnet. I play Vresh Darkscale. I am the worst Tabaxi monk in the party because I am a Cobalt Rogue.
Aww.
That's good reason.
And today I'm gonna try not to blow anything up.
I don't believe in you. Why do you... Don't... Never mind. I am Jasper, the best Tabaxi monk in the party, and I will be your DM today.
And this is Stool.
Yeah, that's Stool with his blood face.
That's blood face.
So, we left off. Everybody went into the Lost Temple of Calm. Lost Tomb of Calm. You haven't been to a temple yet. Lots of fun shenanigans happened. They fought a ghostie of Brissis of Calm. They found lots of treasure. Seth cast a 5th level fireball using a cantrip.
That's
and
true.
Emmett almost died.
Mm-hmm.
And then they killed everything. Emmett, no. Got a new sword that talks to him, and Seth slept in a chest. And now it is the next morning. You have some pretty fancy items that you haven't identified yet.
As we're having breakfast, I'm explaining to Ember about how, since I found the sword, that technically 50% of anything that he kills belongs to me. By the transitive property.
I nod my head.
Emmett, you just hear laughing in your head. You don't know where it's coming from, but someone's having a good time.
So you see, this is why my kill count is actually, 57.
I'm trying on the onyx ring and silver necklace set.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I'm not fooled by his logic.
Two gold bracelets.
Logic?
As you
What is
put
this?
them all on, nothing happens. So you guys haven't figured out what the potions are. You still have some from Sloop-la-Doop. You found one in her little sarcophagi. You have a necklace and a filter. Filter?
Which is another kind of potion, I think.
Oh! And Seth also found...
An invisible chest.
air quotes. Wow, I can't talk today. He also found a spell book that definitely didn't belong to Firegrass Rumblefoot.
Mm-hmm.
And yes. Which had what spells did it have in it again, Seth?
Detect magic and identify.
Power word kill. Weirdly enough.
Alright.
It's like a centerfold in the middle of the spell book. Just power word kill.
But it's a cantrip.
What do you want to cast it in the temple, or would you rather cast it outside the temple? That is the
I
question of the day.
I think we're gonna wait till we actually decide on what we're doing, or
Well,
going in.
breathing in the dust of dead people is not something that I enjoy doing any longer than necessary.
Agreed. Let's get out of here.
All right, so you guys go up the secret trap door. There still is another room that you haven't explored in the temple yet. Let me grab the map as soon as my Roll20 reloads.
This is why I do
Wow.
not keep pets.
Dude. So the room you haven't looked in yet is gonna be this one.
Get my stupid character sheet out of the way. There we go.
If you'd like, you can examine that.
Is there a door I can listen to first?
Let's see. Number 4. Number 4? Number 4.
I think at
It's
least
kind
once
of
should...
more like a slab. But yeah, roll a perception check.
Can I assist him?
Yeah. So that would be a 14. You hear nothing.
Do I
All
hear
clear.
anything with a 13?
You hear nothing.
What if I take a disadvantage and get the 6?
Holy shit, you hear everything.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
You hear the voices in Emmett's head.
So inside the room, there are a bunch of clay jars all over the walls. And in the middle of the room, there is a stone sarcophagus. And in the lid of the sarcophagus, if you'd like, you can roll me an investigation check.
Ooh.
Someone should look at that lid.
Someone smarter than me should look at this lid.
Fresh.
Right.
It looks very, 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 very lid-like from here.
Well, we looked at everything. Let's go.
Okay, so Smokey, as you're looking, it has the same like mural of the floating cities on the lid, and it does look it looks a lot lighter than all those other sarcophagi. Like it'd be super easy to push open.
Too easy.
Now. We've already seen some sort of large titanic beast in an underground lake. What's the worst that could happen? I pick up stool and shake him gently and ask the question, should I open the coffin?
He just pokes in your face and goes, "Stop shaking me!"
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying
And
your
you-
magic 8-ball feature.
I don't know what that is.
Oh. I shall lift the lid.
All right, roll me a strength check.
No.
Okay, then you don't.
You've called my bluff.
I'm gonna cheer from around the corner to help.
I do have a crowbar, so that's with advantage.
Yeah.
I respectfully treat the coffin with all the respect it deserves.
So as you open the lid, very slowly, you see inside a statue of Priestess of Calm herself, and nothing else.
Ooh, so she has no clothes in the statue?
It's like painted on.
Oh.
If you'd like, you can look at the jars
Yes.
around the room.
Yes.
Roll me an investigation. I like how everyone left the room too.
They trust me to do my job and do it well. Help! How do I jar?
So as you pick up one of the jars and just kind of like shake it, you hear a lot of sloshing liquid.
Oh, cool.
And with that those investigations,
I'm helping.
you're pretty sure they're potions and that you could probably drink them if you wanted.
Taste the heater. Oh wow. Let's take them all. They're all heal pots.
Fresh, as you go to try and take one, you just throw it on the ground, and inside is like a almost decomposed heart.
Oh.
As
This must be her bits.
Yeah, those are definitely her bits. Speaking of, you can donate bits to us now. Wink. Wow.
Wow. Thanks,
Wow.
Jasper.
But there's nothing in the room.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
And then everything goes black.
I turned my sword on.
As you turn your sword on, the map's revealed.
Hello.
You've encountered you solved my lost tomb puzzle.
Sloop to dupe.
Not even close. Alright, so do you guys go outside of the tomb?
Indeed.
Get as far away from this place as possible.
Alright, so I don't have a map for the outside, so I'll just move you to back to the Underdark. As you all exit the temple, I need you all to roll perception checks.
Were we followed?
Okay, so the only one that notices, Smokey, you notice there's just this lump laying on the ground with like a dark, like, substance coming from it. And as you go closer, you notice that it is Jim Jar just laying down, and his neck looks like it was slit. And you also notice that a certain Bupedo isn't there.
That son of a bitch.
Wait. Jim Jar?
Jim Jar.
Jim Jar was the one that was always trying to bet us stuff, right?
Yeah, he was the cool little gnome rogue.
I'm going to check his pulse and his pockets.
Okay. Alright.
And then I'll let everybody know what happened.
Roll a medicine check.
Okay.
And then an investigation. He is most definitely dead.
He's
And
small,
it
so he
seems
doesn't
to
have very
be-
many pockets.
And in his pockets, there's nothing really.
I say a
Like, he
prayer.
has a couple gold pieces. He has a list of names and like numbers, like what people owe him. And the kill does look to be kind of fresh.
Wait, he has a list
What?
of people who owe him?
Like owe him money for gambling.
Does it say where they're from?
A lot of them, some of them say like Blinging Stone. Some say Menzo Baranzan. Others say like Graven Hollow and Grontelgrim.
I'm going to pat Jim Jar on his chest and I say, "Worry not, my friend. Your work will not go undone." And I'm going to take his book of people that owe him and tuck it in my pocket.
Alright. So add to your inventory Jim Jar's book.
I'm totally going to go around in like Blingden Stone and be like, "Hey, you owe my friend money. He sent me."
Oh no.
Except I'm the bounty hunter.
I would also say with that perception, you do notice that Seraph, the drow elf, is kind of just still sitting on the ground holding his head. Just like he was before you entered the tomb.
What happened to you, friend?
Just headache.
Did you happen to notice that our compatriot was dead over there?
No, I've been trying not to puke up my guts for the last, 12 hours while we waited for you to examine the tomb.
Not a great insight.
He seems pretty truthful. Like, even with that insight.
Can I make a medicine check and look him over to see if maybe he's been poisoned?
Yeah, go ahead and make a medicine check. Okay. So you notice...
It's the same brand I use.
Oh, shit! You notice when he actually lets you look at him, he seems to have, these spores on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, fungus related. But other than that, maybe he's just overexhausted or just coming down with something. You're not really quite sure how drow work.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you've met plenty of high or wood elves, but this is, a whole new terrain, even though you have been under here before.
I'm going to use my little pinky claw and kind of scrape off some of the spores and go show them to Stool and be like, "Hey, do you recognize these kind of spores?
Are these family members?
Did you kill Jim Jar?"
So as you go to scrape off one of the spores, he just lets out this howl of pain and grabs your wrist and just goes, "No."
Oh.
And like, actually, let me have him roll a strength check.
Tears my arm out the socket. Or not.
No. His grip is really weak right now. But Stool will tell you that he doesn't recognize. I don't recognize those funguses. They're not my family.
I'm going to show the others and be like, be watchful for fungi that we do not recognize. It's possible.
Do you recognize much fungi except for Stool?
Well, yeah.
Can I try to burn some of the fungi off with my sword?
He probably won't let you close enough to do that.
Hold him down, Smoke.
You think the drow might have an issue with getting a sun sword shoved in his face?
It will
Oh
only
yeah,
hurt
the
for a
sun
second.
sword casts sunlight, so not only would the drow, Stool would have an issue, your kobold friend would have an issue, and if Geppetto and Jimjar were there, they'd have issues.
I'm going to.
All of you roll survival checks to see if you can try and like find where this little asshole Darrow went.
Yes, indeed.
I have a specialty in chasing psychopaths.
Do you?
It's how he never,
I'm a bounty hunter.
He never got lost in the mall. He would just use his special chase psychopath ability, and he could find his parents every time.
Well, the DC was low, thankfully. You do as you follow the tiny footprints of the Darrow. Like, you've also realized that Fupino never talked. You have noticed that he kept glaring at the deep gnome, but other than that, nothing. Like, he never even whispered words to you. He was very shifty indeed. But as you go, everyone seems to follow you as well. Like, Darendelle. Oh, Ronstead, I forgot about that. Oh, wow, you killed a lot of people. Okay. Anyway, so Darendelle will follow you too and be like, I didn't see anything. As a prince, I should have noticed and protected my people. But eventually you do catch up to him, and he's not hiding this. He is holding a very, like, jagged-looking knife, and holding, Jimjar's golden necklace that he used to wear a lot. And he, like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna share the photo, just don't look at his sheet, because there's no other way for me to do this. Because he is very shifty looking.
I'm just gonna keep up for a couple seconds, I'll close it. Oh, we can't.
That's so shifty.
Yeah, we can't see the sheet, by the way.
Oh, you can't? Okay, cool.
No, just bio and info.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's him.
Okay.
He's holding, like, this rusted, like, black blade that's still dripping the blood, and he's just, like, grinning, just whispering to himself.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah! He doesn't seem to have noticed you guys either. My little Tony, I hit the wrong button. 1 second.
I think that he might have done it.
Did you roll your insight?
Yes. With 11. He's holding a bloody knife and grinning.
Yeah, even with that, he's holding the victim's favorite thing in the world and a knife. Seraph automatically just draws his sword and points.
Fupido, why would you do something that stupid whenever we are in the middle of a situation where we're barely able to survive?
I don't know who this Fupido is, but I needed a sacrifice.
Oh. I think he's crazy.
He might be under the effects of something.
Should we try to help him?
No, let's just kill him.
Okay.
Alright.
I was joking. We should probably try to help him.
I was like literally
Like,
about to roll
"Oh, God."
initiative.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
It's like,
He'll
wow,
just
he
kind of
agrees
like
with me for once.
he kind of just smiles for once, and you see all of his broken teeth. Some of them are even like bloodied too.
Oh.
And he goes, "Din Karazhan will rise. I can feel him inside me. If you'd like, you can all roll religion."
Why not?
Brash, you were convinced that you heard that name in your childhood, and then you realized no. Smokey, I would say since you've been in the Underdark, you know just a tiny bit about the Darrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's considered a god. He is the avatar of murder.
Oh.
That's sweet.
He worships a god of murder. Not
He
death,
think
murder.
he thinks he's the god of murder.
Oh, he thinks he is the god of murder.
And you see him just kind of point his knife at Stool and go, "That one's next."
Oh, well then.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, there's no.
I'm a god,
Actually,
roll a 23, but I can click on myself.
and actually, before you guys even do initiative, Stool is angry.
Good.
Cause Jim Jar gave him pats all the time.
Mm-hmm. You can kill anyone here, but you mess with Stool, and I will end you.
So you guys see like Stool just like kind of waddle really fast, and then
Oh, crap.
Whoa.
wait, how did he do 0 damage? Oh, 1d4 -1. And just okay, Stool. Stool.
He just runs up and farts in his face.
Yeah,
He
so
do
basically
zero
what you
damage with a 20, like he critted.
it wasn't a crit. So yeah, you see Stool just kind of run up, and he just goes to look like he's gonna kick, and then he just kind of turns around, just.
Dude coughs twice.
Bupetto is just caught off guard, just like. If you'd like, you all can just roll attacks. Because I'm sure between Seraph, Darendelle, you, Emmett, Vresh, the cleric, he'll die real quick. Unless you all fail.
Oh, did you say attack? I thought you said dex.
Smokey's doing backflip. Yeah, he's already dead.
I was doing some dual damage, but if you guys weren't, that's fine.
No.
Okay, so he gets 7 points of death damage, but then eventually you do manage to knock him out.
I'm gonna kick that sword away from him.
Alright, it is a hooked short spear.
Ooh.
Is there anything else on him that might be look like it might be magical or weird or?
The only things he really has on him is the short spear and a light repeating crossbow.
And Jim Jar's necklace.
And Jim Jar's amulet, yes.
Alright, tie him up.
What exactly do you plan to do, Emmett? Carry him to the local constabulary?
Nah, he's got to go.
Well, I mean, he thinks he's the god of murder. Isn't that what you said?
Yes, and if he's sitting there saying he's the god of murder, he needs to go.
If I ever start claiming I am the god of murder, I would hope that you would have the sense to kill me as well.
You guys don't think that he's possessed, maybe? Or.
Possessed or not, he has to go.
I suppose you're right.
Maybe we should let the lizard man look at him. If you're
Okay.
willing, if you are truly willing to keep watch on him, Emmett, then I am good with that. Whoa, thank you, Mr. Joe.
Oh! Thanks! You're the best! Okay, I'll make Eric do a religion. I don't know how to clear.
Not bad. But yeah, he's like the closest thing to a cleric we've got, so I don't know who else
He
we could
is
defer to
the
for it.
cleric.
Yeah.
Okay, does anybody have 50 foot of rope I can tie this guy up with?
Wait,
Oh,
let me
yes.
do my best Eric impression. Well, you see, I think since he already murdered one of our kind, even if we do tie him up, there's the chance of him escaping. So we may as well just put him out of his misery, or let him try to survive out here without his weapons.
I'll tell you what. I've got this really big rock over here. I bet you I could get his head to smash, like, all over the floor of this chamber.
I move on. I tried.
Hmm.
I don't think he was ever a close friend, so
He never
it's fine.
spoke. Like, what Jasper was saying, he never spoke at all. Like, throughout.
Darendale just kind of brushes him with his paw and just goes,
What do you think we should do, my prince? Even though I still totally don't believe he's prince.
Well, I'm not one to deal with commoners like this, so Darendale doesn't know. Darendale thinks it's up to the scaly ones and the furry ones.
I'll tell you what.
I want to try this new sun sword, and I jam it in his throat.
There you go.
Okay, roll to hit, and see if see if you get a crit.
I was gonna hobble him misery style just to make sure he wouldn't come chasing after us too quickly.
I bet that hits.
Oh yeah. So you just stab the sun sword, just twing, and just like basically decapitates him.
Justice
Whoa.
has been served. Let's move on.
Alright, Padawan.
Do you take the necklace?
Mm-hmm.
That in the head.
All
No,
right.
kidding. I don't take.
Does he get bolts for that repeating crossbow?
Yeah, he has the bolts and the crossbow.
I'll be looking
think-
at that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna... Like, I'll go ahead and check over the body just to make sure he doesn't have anything else, but yeah, just mostly stick with the necklace.
Yeah, there's nothing really else of value.
Okay. Poor crazy bastard.
I pat Stool on the head. Say, good job, buddy.
He just kind of purrs. If mushrooms could purr.
I purr back.
He's learning from you guys.
Aww. Soon we'll have him chasing rats.
I'm gonna draw whiskers on him.
What blood?
Little cat ears.
Yeah. That's awesome. Definitely doing that.
Okay. So what would you guys like to do?
I believe that we were heading to the Mushroom Grove.
One of us. One of
Would
us.
you like to investigate those items?
Oh, yeah. We'll stop and let Rush do his thing.
The halfling, as you take out the book, just kind of raises an eyebrow and goes, I had one similar to that.
Isn't that weird?
So strange. And he's like patting all over his body to try and find his book still.
Damn, that's a shame.
Yeah, he falls
Anyway.
for it. He's like, yeah, it really is a shame.
Maybe if you give Brush a few coins, he might let you copy down his spells into your spellbook.
I can't find my spell book. Do you
Oh.
not see the problem here? Ah, it's fine. I'll just get one in Waterdeep.
Yeah, we're just a hop, skip, and a jump from there.
Oh, yeah.
Sloop-de-doop.
So, are you casting Identify
Uh,
as a ritual?
well, how long are we planning on sitting wherever we're at?
Until you finish doing what you're doing.
Okay, well, first I'm gonna do a detect magic.
There is lots of magic coming off of the necklace. It is evocation magic. And also, yeah, it's a 30 feet. Also, From Jim Jar's amulet, there's some sort of like divination magic, which doesn't make sense because, as far as you know, Jim Jar was not a holy man.
Hmm.
No, but at the same time, he was a gambling man, and knowledge is a very valuable thing.
Yes.
This is true.
Does that work on potions?
Yep.
Okay, let me double check something then.
It doesn't
Same thing, yeah,
identify them. It just,
it tells like the different type of magic.
Yep.
Yeah, as opposed to me wasting
Yeah. Okay,
10 minutes trying to identify this is a tree.
So on the first, on the potion you found and the filter you found in the tomb. I don't know what type. You get like.
They glow blue, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
One of them
that's
grows
good enough.
blue. One of them grows like this really cute pink. And the potions you found in Supladop glow a nice green.
But just to know that it's something that it actually needs identified.
Yes. The thing, like, if you even the two things I would suggest to identify, because the potions are pretty much easy to figure out. Because I'll tell you straight up, they're the three from Supladop are healing, like just regular healing. Let me triple check on that.
We're all cats of the world. I'm sure we've seen healing potions before.
There's 2 potions of healing and a potion of water breathing.
Nice.
You found the spell scroll of light.
Ooh.
There's a potion of greater healing that you found in the tomb. But so the only 2 things you would need to check are the filter and the necklace.
Okay. So then after that, I mean, and honestly, 20 minutes, that'd be enough time for us to like get rations and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Can we split up the gold and silver pieces real quick?
Yeah, I'll let you guys do that. As you guys identify, the necklace is a necklace of fireballs.
Ooh.
And the filter is a filter of love.
Ooh. I accidentally slipped that in both of Smokey and Emmett's drinks while they're not looking.
See this?
I fall madly in love with stool.
Oh, you see that face?
We both start having a custody battle.
Dear God, what have I started?
Stool loves me best.
Maury shows up in the Underdark. Okay. Yeah, so I would say you all were able to like get rations while Brush did his identify thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and as soon as I find out it's a necklace of fireballs, I politely put it back wherever the hell it was.
It was in your backpack. Unless you want to go back into the tomb.
You know,
fireballs came off
the way things are going, somebody should be using that. You know what I mean? Like somebody should have that.
I think Smoke should have that. So Smoke.
That's fair.
I would concur with that. You can have that far away from me. I've exploded enough.
I can understand your shyness about wanting to use more fireballs. So I will put on the pretty necklace and occasionally bat it.
Okay.
Click, click.
And then Smokey perished.
His name is finally appropriate.
That's right.
Aww. All right. So, from the knowledge you know from Seraph and from Stool, you know that Neverlight is about a 2-day trip from Zetum. And Stool's just like bouncing around and running in circles the whole time. Like at some point you had to like tie a rope around him just so he wouldn't dart off. Like you just made like a toddler leash for him.
I want to put the 2 gold bracelets and the onyx ring on Stool.
Nice.
The two bracelets would fit on his leggies, but he cannot wear a ring.
We could give him
He
a cool
doesn't have-
eyebrow piercing.
He doesn't have
Nice. We
He
could
does-
draw
he-
some.
But you want to hurt Stool?
No.
No.
Okay, so Stool now has kitty ears, kitty whiskers, and 2 golden ankle cuffs.
You should keep that ring, Ember. You might find some werewolf that you want to make your bride one day.
Okay, put the ring on.
That's oddly specific.
Well, he's basically saying you sleep with dog people.
Because
we're cat people.
That's mean.
That was the
Anyway.
intent.
I would say about around this point you guys been walking for about like 12 hours. Darendel's telling some really made up story about how the elves bow down to him every day.
I'm occasionally asking Stoolie to just go ahead and hit me up with some of those pacification spores, so I don't roll my eyes too hard.
He doesn't know what those mean, but he does like show you pictures of his home and his mom and his dad.
Aww.
And then he shows a picture of you and Emmett chasing each other. And then he tries to do the same, and it's just like Alright, just give me 1 second. I'm setting something up.
Uh-oh.
$5 million.
You set it up, I'll knock it down.
Brr, 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 brr.
Wait, too early.
Alright. I need all of you to roll me some perception checks.
What do my cat eyes see?
You see something real gross.
Ooh.
Emmett, you're not supposed to do that in front of people. There's not even any sand or kitty litter here.
So as you are all walking forward, you see this one-eyed beast of spikes and going all through its back and like these large claws, looking to be like scavenging like a really rotting corpse.
Oh.
I don't have a photo, but for the people out there that know what Nothics look like, it's that.
Oh.
I can find a photo really quick, actually.
And it's just like creeping on us?
It's like, it's not creeping on you, it's in the middle of the road,
Mm.
just eating rotten flesh.
I look over at
Oh.
Emmett, look back at Fresh, I'm like, what do you think?
There's the photo, Jeff. It's real scary looking, though.
Ooh, it's spooky.
It's like, it's just like growling to itself and undercurrent, like, feel it.
It's kind of cute.
I'll say, well, good part is at least it don't have tentacles.
Are you guys being stealthy?
Absolutely.
Let's find out.
Roll a stealth check.
Well, hypothetically.
Yeah.
That is the intent. Oh my goodness, I'm surrounded by cute dogs all of a sudden.
If anybody's interested, if you divide all the gold pieces that we found, each one of us gets 337 gold pieces, 1,500 silver pieces, and 6 platinum pieces.
Are you including Eric, too?
Yeah, divided by
Okay.
4.
Okay, just make a note for that.
337
Well, it's on
gold,
my character
1,500
sheet.
silver, and what?
6 platinum pieces.
Sweet.
You also seem to hear him as he's talking. Well, he's speaking Undercommon, Smokey. So you hear him mention the name Vecna. You hear him mention the name, God, Zugtmoy. I'm pronouncing that wrong. And also Demogorgon.
Do any of those sound familiar to me?
Roll a religion. Actually, roll 3 religions for each.
Like word?
You've seen a Demogorgon.
That's true. I did see him.
You have no idea what Zugtmo is. And you've heard Vecna, also known as the Whispered One, but you don't really know much. Religion is in your strong suit. But they sound very evil.
Do I still have that jar of canopic organ?
Did you take it with you?
Well, you said that at first I thought it was a potion.
Yeah, so yeah, oh fuck.
Well, I would hope that I do.
You okay?
I mean, I haven't suffered any injuries or anything. Sorry.
Yeah, you still have all of your. I'm sorry, I dropped all of my notes.
Oh no.
You have that jar because you did think it was a potion.
Mhm. I'm gonna open the lid of it as I see him eating rotten meat, and kind of sniff at it and wince. And I'm just gonna kind of set it down on the path in front of us.
It smells like 1,000-year-old food.
And I'm just gonna kind of whisper, "Hey, you want some of this stuff? It's real primo. Super gross."
He'll kind of look at you and lick his lips, and just grin and goes, "I've never had cat before, and I would like you to roll initiative."
Oh damn it! I tried to be nice.
Oh wait! Don't roll initiative yet.
Yeah.
Don't. No.
No, bad. That's a bad kitty.
I'll say Carney will only be here in case you need to heal.
Okay.
Okay, so click your tokens and then roll initiative.
Yeah, not too bad. I like the natural 20 better.
Oh, that'll change it then.
Sorry.
No! 1 second, roll 20 quick.
No.
I'm gonna take it the eating cat comment was in undercommon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just kind of see Smokey just like scrunch up his nose, like ew.
These tokens kill me.
I couldn't find enough.
No, it's great. It's great. I love it.
So, what I'm gonna do, being I'm not too keen on what the situation is, I'm gonna go ahead and hold the action.
I have to roll his initiative.
Okay.
Not bad.
But I'm gonna go ahead and hold the action of basically if either they start attacking it or it starts attacking them, that I want to take a shot at it.
Okay, I'm still fixing initiative, sorry.
Okay.
It's okay.
Because Jeff rolled a natural 20, and I don't want to be mean.
Okay, well then.
I'm keeping Story up in the corner as moral support.
Yeah, so this creature just turns towards you, and just this goop slides down his face, and he just.
I say to the others, he wants to eat us.
Smokey, what would you like to do?
I am going to run up and try to punch him in his eyeball.
Alright, roll to attack.
Punchy, punchy.
That does hit.
And that shall be my turn.
Okay, so only the second one hit. Sorry.
It's all good.
Okay. Fresh.
Okay, so
Are you holding your action?
No, with him going before me and seeing him attack him, I pretty much know.
Yeah. No bueno.
Does he actually know I'm there?
No, he doesn't. He only seems to have noticed the cat, so you would have sneak attack.
Okay.
And I would say advance. Oh no.
Oh dear.
The arrow just like passes over his head, and he does turn his eye towards you and just grin.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if it comes at me, could I deflect the arrow into the Nothic?
No.
Damn it. That would be epic. Like arrow
The
comes
arrow
flying
for-
out from behind me, and I just like smack it into the Nothic.
No.
Arrow version of it, all you. Okay.
Is this thing undead?
Nope.
This is real ugly.
He's an ugly boy.
I'm gonna run up and smack him with a sun sword. See how he likes that.
All right, roll to hit.
Bam.
Okay. Ew. He
Damn,
does not
son.
like that. So 14.
I think that's my turn.
You can still take a bonus on arm strike.
Yeah, you can punch. You can try to punch him if you want.
If I punch him with cat's claws, do I get radiant sunbolt?
I would say no, because it'd be your bonus action.
And even if you did that in melee, because it's a ranged attack, you would have
you'd
disadvantage.
have disadvantage.
Like, Sunbolt's something you should use from far away.
Okay, so 20, so he only takes 6. Okay. He's not happy.
Alright, that's my turn.
So for his first attack, he's going to claw at this kitty in front of him. The black one.
No. I need to fix my key.
13 does not hit, right?
No.
Okay, and then, Koa, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Alright.
Oh. You just got hepatitis.
Take 13 points of, necrotic damage.
Jeez.
I'm gonna try and claw the kitty again. Nope.
Mm-mm.
And that will be his turn.
So he's like I-beam Emmet or something?
Yeah.
Nasty. Okay.
Like, his eye just glowed this, like, really ridiculous, bright, electric green color. And you saw, like, some of the, like, life come out of Emmett.
Wait, what the heck?
Like, almost like he's rotting.
Oh, never mind. I thought that my claws and my punch had different bonuses to hit for some reason. Like, why is that? But seeing this, the claws come out, and I'm going to start slashing.
Alright. That does not hit.
That might.
No.
Damn it. I'll move right here to give Emmett flanking, which I should have done for myself to begin with.
Alright. Brash, this creature just looked at Emmett, and Emmett's fur looks like it's falling out.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take another shot at it.
And you would have advantage this time, because they're both flanking him.
Now, does advantage mean I get the sneak attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because now he's distracted. Oh.
Okay.
That unfortunately doesn't hit, my dude.
And gonna move over a little bit, but not really actually do much.
Alright. Emmett. This guy's mean.
You should get advantage to hit now.
Yes.
For the flankings.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Nice. Oh. Well, at least it's managed.
With advantage.
Yeah, you complete. Oh, 17.
That's my turn.
Sorry, I was doing math. And now Ethereal will talk to me. Okay, so this one, Jeff, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
No. Never mind.
Alright, nope, you don't take any damage.
I'm looking like kind of past the Nothic at Ember, and I'm like, Ember, you look like a big shaven, and then I dodge out of the way of the beam.
He is going to try and attack you, Smokey, for dodging his eye beam. For 23 points. Not 23 points.
Holy shit!
No, I was wrong. It's only a d6 plus 3.
Okay. I was like, God, what are his claws made out of? Is this like
So
23?
that's a 4.
Okay.
But wait, he has more tricks up his sleeve.
So Jeff, the thing is we cut his
That's
claws
a
off and used them to attack.
19
Yeah.
does hit, for sure. IC's good, but not that good.
It's not considered a ranged weapon, is it?
No. You
That's
can't
claws.
deflect the eye beam. Okay, so.
What if
in
I have a
total-
mirror?
No. It doesn't work like that.
That would be
Okay, so
sweet.
in total 8 points because I rolled awful
Okay. I
for
got you.
damage. Which brings it to your turn.
You are a bad little ugly creature.
Okay, yeah, he drops as you smack him for the first one.
Wow.
And just like as he falls, you see his flesh kind of just like start to dry out and just but his eye is still there. It's very cloudy.
I puke up a rotten hairball.
Ew.
Ew.
Do you need a
Okay.
minute to recover yourself, Emmett?
I don't think this is gonna get better.
The
point
cleric
to
will
the
walk
necrosis.
over and go doo 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 doo.
I don't think he can fix necrotic
It's just
damage.
it's just it's just damage. It's not like an everlasting effect.
I'm going to pick up the eyeball, and I'm going to glue it to Stooley's forehead.
He will cure wounds you, Emmett.
Now he just has a Nothic eye attached to his little mushroom cap.
Nice.
Yay.
I'm going to add it to my inventory, but that's where I'm keeping it.
Is it like tied to your belt?
What, the eye?
Yeah.
I was going to stick it on Stool's forehead.
Oh, no, as soon as you try to do that, he just kind of like kicks you and waddles away.
Sorry.
But
I
it's
just thought
like
it
one
would
of
look
those
badass.
It's like one of those toddler kicks, so it doesn't hurt, but you feel like
I didn't mean it, I'm sorry.
you feel pain in your heart, man.
I attach it to my necklace of fireballs.
Oh, okay. So you killed a Nothic.
We have solved the riddle of the Nothic. We are the best puzzle solvers. I'm just gonna kind of look around a bit and see if it had like a nest or something around here.
Roll a survival check.
Okay.
Because it is getting what feels like to your body's late.
Mm-hmm.
As you do the survival, you do notice there's like some fungi patches in like a little cave. It doesn't look like it would be the Nothic's nest, but it does seem also like a good place to stay the night.
What do you think, boys?
I could definitely use some rest.
Alright. It's a Propecia.
Okay. What is the watch order?
I'm gonna take last watch if that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, you're injured as hell.
To do the last watch too, because he only needs a few hours to trance.
I'll go ahead and take the middle one.
Okay.
Then I shall take first watch.
Okay, Smokey, roll me perception checks.
Smoke dog. I mean cat.
As your 4-hour watches go by, nothing exciting seems to happen. You do notice that Stool is trying to copy you doing cartwheels, but it looks really pathetic as he just kind of runs and falls on his face and runs and does it again.
I move over and spot him and just kind of like help flip him over my arm and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like a little gymnastics coach.
He appreciates it.
While Jeff's sleeping, I try using the sword to get rid of his the restoration ability on Smokey.
All right. Yeah, it seems to work. So Jeff, you do not have any madness anymore.
Nice.
You do feel this weird warm tingling though in your body.
That wasn't the sword.
I'm like, uh-oh, not again.
So Bresh, roll me a perception check.
Perception. Nice.
So, it's by like the end of your shift that you notice that Sarah just kind of like stands up and kind of stumbles towards you as he goes to relieve you. But as you do so, you just see him like crumple into a ball. And he just starts saying something in Undercommon that you don't understand. It almost kind of sounds like what would be a prayer, but you haven't really heard him talk about his religion. But he like just kind of like walk, and then just whoop.
Well, Emmett's the one waking up.
Aww.
That would be waking up with him, right?
Yeah.
For the last shift.
Yeah, I would say Emmett would be waking up.
And is there anybody else that speaks Undercommon that I can talk to?
Emmett does not. Smokey does.
Well, Smokey does, but Smokey just went to bed.
Yeah.
I probably won't call you up if you ask, though. Probably.
What I'm gonna try to do is I'm actually gonna try to remember, like, how long is he saying something before he's repeating himself?
It's kind of like just like small spurts of information, but it does seem like to be the same thing. If you'd like, roll an intelligence check to make sure you remember the words. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. And what I'll do is when I wake Smokey up, I'll actually kind of ask him, "Hey, what does blah, blah, blah mean?"
Okay. Yeah. Well, it is a prayer to Loth, but it's more like a help. This pain is suffering. But his already dark skin looks very pale, and there is some blood like just trickling, like as if he has a nosebleed. And Emmett's waking up at this point as well.
Honestly, I'm not one of the healer types, so I'm really,
And Emmett's just cleaning himself.
I'll try to wake up Eric and tell him, hey, he's not looking too good, and from what Smokey said, it sounds like he's praying to either end his pain or something.
He's not really known for drow, so I'll do this at this.
Can I roll medicine check to see if I have any clue what's wrong with him?
Yeah, roll one at disadvantage, because this is out of your element.
Yeah, I have no idea what's wrong with him either.
Yeah. You just think maybe he's just having a really bad migraine. And actually, both of you roll perception checks. As Emmett throws dice at Seraph. No, you're too busy just wondering why this drow is just laying there. I don't think he wants to play dice with you. Oh god. Yeah, no. None of you notice anything.
We were playing dice.
Yeah, that makes sense. Eventually, a couple hours do pass, and you hear almost what sound like footsteps in the corner of the opening of the cave, and you see.
If it has tentacles, I shoot.
It doesn't have tentacles.
Okay.
Did that picture show?
That
Yeah.
picture show.
I actually have no clue what those are.
And as soon as those two come in, you just feel so much excitement coming from Stool as he spins around in circles. Because you have seen these photos before. Stool has played them in your mind multiple times.
Is that mommy and daddy?
It is mommy and daddy. The daddy's the short one.
Can I roll initiative and light the sun sword? I'm kidding.
I was like, sure. I need to figure out if my I forgot if I do.
I'm gonna fart and try to make it look like a hello.
Okay.
I'm trying to learn his language.
Okay.
No, I greet them with a smile and rub up against one of their legs.
The taller one, it will just sprout spores at you, and just in your mind you hear, you don't have to do that. Sounds like, but you understand it perfectly. My name is.
I quickly try to rub off some of the makeup we put on their son.
He doesn't let you. He just kind of runs away and goes, "Meh! It's mine!" I didn't think of names. This is Mama Stool and Papa Stool. Yeah, Stool just kind of just runs around in circles, just spores everywhere. Just.
I'm going to ask Stool if his parents can help this drow and point to the fungus on his head.
Mm-hmm. He will just kind of look, turn to face his parents and just flash. And they will actually offer to bring you to Neverlight to see the sovereign. What's his name? 1 second. My books are stuck together.
Oh, and
to
I
see the sovereign Basidia, because he may
kick
know.
Smokey awake and Eric's character too.
I would say they both wake up. Yeah, they will offer to try and bring you to Neverlight. They haven't really seen much like this, but the sovereign Basidia, who is the ruler of Neverlight, one of the two rulers of Neverlight, may know something. And you see the dad try and pick up Stool, but Stool runs away from him.
Jeez.
Hey, Koa. Or, Emmett.
What?
Wasn't he originally talking about he wanted to come here anyways?
Yeah. Who, the drow or Stool?
Yeah, the drow.
I don't remember that. Maybe.
The drow has mentioned that he wanted to come to Neverlight.
Kick the drow and wake him up and be like, hey.
He just kind of groans and goes, ugh.
He's the one already writhing in pain.
Yeah.
Don't really need to kick him. Hey, weren't you wanting to go here?
Well, we should probably get a move on. I mean, did we all get enough sleep? Like, did everybody recover?
You all had enough sleep to cover a long rest. So you have everything back as well.
Nice.
Seraph will try and stand up, but just collapse again.
Kick him.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I help him up. I put his arm around my shoulder and
Chaotic
help him.
evil. Changing your alignment, you lose the sword.
That's alright. I didn't like it anyway.
Oh. Wow. Okay, let's share this photo. Hopefully Jeff will be back soon.
Sorry about that, guys.
Speak of the devil.
Wow.
So Stool met his Stool. So what you missed, Jeff?
Mhm.
Seraph collapsed
I kicked you.
and just like blood. He was mumbling a prayer to Loth over and over again to end his pain, and blood was just coming out of his nose.
Oh no.
Stool's parents arrived.
Oh, cool.
There should be a photo.
There is.
Yeah, Stool's parents arrived. Stool's very iffy about wanting to go back to his parents, but he does want to show you all his home.
Why is he iffy?
Because he's grown very attached to you all.
Aww. Well, I say you should come with us and become a 20th level sorcerer.
He's a party member now. He's gonna dual class into a monk.
The smaller Myconiid is the father, and the tall one is the mom.
As it should be.
They have also offered to bring Seraph and all of you to Neverlight to talk to Sovereign Basidia to see what is happening with the drow.
That's very gracious. Thank you.
Also, roll insights.
Insight.
Daylight's out of him. And watch me roll a 3.
Nice.
Alright. You notice they're giving Darendel a weird look. You're not sure why.
Darendel's the drow.
Darendel is the Cloggith.
The
one who thinks he's a prince.
Yeah. Prince Darendel.
I'm gonna. Oh. Jeff, you're the one that noticed. I didn't notice shit. I'm like, oh. Playing dice.
Is everything alright? This is our friend. He claims that he has been changed by magic into the form that you see now.
We're just not used to them being conscious. That's all.
Well, he is very conscious. That's kind of like clap a hand on his shoulder to show that he doesn't tear my head off immediately. As
he just kind of looks at you and goes, I don't know what they're saying. I don't speak mushroom.
It's alright. I've eaten a lot of my time, so I understand them.
Shh.
Oh, sorry. Too soon.
So you hear in the head, why is our child decorated?
He's beautiful. But yeah, I explained it to Darendel. I say, well, they see you as you are now, and they're just surprised that you aren't violent. I told them that you're truly an elf.
I am an elf, Prince, trapped in this monstrous body. We've talked about this.
I know. I actually am starting to believe you because you still haven't eaten anyone that I care about. So
he almost starts crying.
Aww. Could I make a persuasion to try to get him to hug it out?
Yes.
Damn it.
The alligator tears.
I should know.
I'm like, there. Let's go deal with the mushroom people now, though.
He hugs it out.
Aww. Alright. But, pretty much happier for Stool than he expected to be. He falls in step to go with them into the grove.
Alright, so as you make your way through the passages to the Neverlight Grove, It's very bright and colorful, and it's strangely beautiful. It's nothing you would expect the Underdark to be like. And as you go through, you see a very tall mushroom tower. And I'll actually show you guys the map. Welcome to Neverlight Grove.
Dun,
And
dun,
actually,
dun. That mushroom tower picture's cool.
I know, right? I think this is a pretty good place to cliffhanger it for the night.
Seems fair. We are down a lizard man.
We are down a lizard man, and next week we are possibly adding new people to the party.
Yes.
Who we probably met here.
That's
You
possible.
don't know that.
Maybe
They
they
could have
are
been
mushroom
traveling
people.
with you all along.
Someone's gonna play Prince Darendal.
That'd be funny.
That would be pretty funny. All
But
right.
yes, I hope it was good. Thank you so much, Mr. Joe, for the bits.
Yeah,
Because of my
seriously,
shameless
dude,
plug.
that's so great.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. We do have a Discord, which I don't think should be down below.
Yeah, the links are down below. We need to
So
update some
definitely
of that
stop by and
shit.
chat.
Please do. I mean, even if you just want to come hang out and talk nerdy stuff, that's pretty much what we do all the time.
We do that quite a bit. We have games every Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sundays. And some of us are even over at the RPG Lab.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that's pretty much it. Thanks for coming.
Yep, please check out Saved by the Dice, check out the RPG Lab, and check out Lore Maidens. They are a fun bunch of gals from Scotland.
And one guy.
And one guy. That's true.
Thank you, everyone.
Take care,
Night,
everybody.
everybody.
Yay!
Have a good evening.